The Daily Don Show. He makes lists.
Take it away, Donnie.
All right, I'm happy with my lists every day, but sometimes I got to do some things to get people off my back and make my co-hosts happy, because ultimately that's what makes for a better segment. So I think I've come up with something that you guys are not only going to enjoy, but the audience is going to be fascinated by as well. Top 5 coaching press conference rants.
Listen, Don goes tried and true, which is dial up some great audio. It's like me with ENM. You know, when you need to get a surefire hit, that's what you do. And Michael's demanded he go first recently, so I'll jump in here and get started and just go with something that has to be top 3, or I'll walk out right now, and that would be Dennis Green.
Dennis Green, Cardinals, October 16th, 2006, after a Monday night loss to the Chicago Bears, is number 2.
The Bears are what we thought they were. They're what we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in the preseason like it's bull? We played them in the third game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown them. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
I miss him terribly. The late Dennis Green, number 2.
He was awesome.
I have number 1 for you.
Yeah?
Playoffs? Talking about playoffs? Jim Mora.
Well, it's not number 1, but Jim Mora, Colts, November 25th, 2001, after a tough loss to the San Francisco 49ers.
5 turnovers. One of them, we've thrown 4 interceptions for touchdowns this year. That might be an NFL record. That's pitiful. I mean, it's absolutely pitiful to perform like that. Pitiful. Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Now, I could have went with
That's
the
so
diddly
good.
poo when he was with the Saints, but I went with that. Jim Mora, Colts, number 4.
I don't have a specific one, but this is coaches in general, correct? All coaches?
Well, they all I'll say all 5 are in the pros.
Oh, all 5 are in the pros?
Yes.
Okay.
But you were going to go Coach Knight, weren't you?
Of course I was. I mean, even though that's considered sometimes simple assault, I was going to go Bobby Knight. Michael, is there another one jumping out in your mind?
No, not really.
This is going to take a little more work.
One of them is a local coach, and I wouldn't say that he was upset, but it's been classic, and it's really been attached to him forever. Especially when we get into the tanking conversation.
When we get into the tanking conversation.
Yes.
So it's a basketball one?
No, it could apply
football.
to the tanking conversation. Something this coach would say if Michael were to say that the Nets shouldn't try to win those games and miss the playoffs.
How about Herm Edwards?
Well, that's exactly who I was getting at. Herm
Wow.
Edwards with the Jets the day after a loss to the Browns, October 30th, 2002.
This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out. Because it matters.
Wow.
Herm Edwards, number 3. So you got Denny Green, 2, Herm Edwards, 3, Jim Mora, 4. And I will give you a hint. Both are baseball managers.
Well, how about, I don't have an answer here, but how about Tommy Lasorda?
No, I thought about the Tommy Lasorda rant.
In Chicago.
In Chicago after Dave Kingman hit a bunch of home runs and the Yo-Yo PA announcer for the Yankees,
Paul Olden,
who I have zero respect for.
Why would you say that?
Oh, my God.
You have some nerve.
All right. I'll tell you the story. I'll do a Tales from the Crib about it, and you'll completely 100% understand.
I know what the story is. He didn't like the way you pronounced his name.
Anything local
You don't
here,
treat
Don?
people like that, Michael. And you know what? I was just an update guy. I was a lowly update guy working overnights who didn't have any standing in this business. Guess what? Tables have turned.
Oh,
If he ever said that to me again, I'd drop him on his head.
Wow.
What exactly did he say to you, Don? Can we let's not skip over this.
He comes in. He's like, "You're pronouncing my name wrong." Because he was the play-by-play guy for the Jets, and so I was doing a Jet highlight, and I'm like Paul Olden with the call here on WFAN. Jets win, whatever. He's like, "You're mispronouncing my name." I said, "It's Paul Olden."
Okay.
He's like, "No, it's Paul Olden." I said, "No, I'm saying it the way I think you want me to say it." It's almost like that scene from Private Parts, WNBC. I said,
Right.
"It's Paul Olden." He's like, "No, you're mispronouncing it. It's Paul Olden." Paul Olden. He's like, "Say my name right. It's Paul Olden." I don't know what to say to you. All right? And that was when I was working overnights. If that were to happen now,
I was making an
face dead.
Oh, that's the best timing ever
I'd be
done.
calling him
The
Paul
best drop
Yo-Yo for the
ever
rest of his
laid.
life.
That was the best RJ time drop of all time. Of either of these baseball managers, Don, is either local.
Don't talk to me that way.
Neither are local.
I have.
But
How
both are
about
classic.
Lee Elia?
Michael K. Lee Elia is number one.
I'll tell you one thing. I hope we get hotter than just to it up them 3,000 people that show up every day. Because if they're the real Chicago fans, they can kiss my ass right downtown and print it.
And they did.
It went on,
Wow.
Peter. I got to play. Go during the break. Do yourself a favor. A little gift from me to you.
All right.
Just Lee Elia rant during the break. Listen to the whole thing. It is exquisite. It is the best ever. Lee Elia, number one. That was April 29th, 1983, after a 3-1 loss to the Dodgers that dropped their record to 5-14.
Can I make a suggestion for tomorrow's list?
Okay.
Top 5 grudges held by Don.
Oh. I got to tell you, it would be a great list.
You know I'm right about Paul, and you have my back. I understand it's uncomfortable right now. He might even be in the next booth.
3
But
booths down.
listen, nobody treats people like
By the way, Michael, you want radio? Go bring them in right now. You want radio? Bring
No, it
them in
wouldn't be
right
social
now.
distancing. He'd
Yeah.
have to be right here.
That's all right. I wouldn't, I wouldn't put him on the air. Number 5, we're still looking for. Number 5.
So, did you understand? I mean, do you understand now that you mispronounced his name, Don? That would cause some ire. If somebody called you Don LaGreca, you wouldn't like it.
I didn't mispronounce his name.
It would be more like saying, no, it's Don LaGreca. Don LaGreca.
I'm Don
Don
LaGreca,
LaGreca, Don LaGreca.
sidekick to Michael
name.
K.
Maybe I didn't say the name how he wanted me to say it, but I was never going to do that because I'm not
Paul
a yo-yo.
Olden.
No, it's Paul Olden. is his name.
Olden.
You don't treat people like that.
Top 5 grudges tomorrow. Tune in.
Pound the desk in
I
front
would
of me.
love that. I got to tell you, he pounded
you
the
never
desk,
told me
huh?
that point. He pounded the desk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wow.
One more time, Don. What did he say?
I
was making an
your
ar-
face dead. Don't talk
No,
to
what
me
did he
that
say to
way.
you?
This gold.
All right, you
Jerry,
guys
gold.
aren't going to get 5. I'm a little surprised by Michael because this is a classic.
Wait, baseball.
What era?
Yeah, narrow
I think
down.
it's
Early
Jim Leland,
90s.
isn't it?
Early 90s.
Jim Leland.
No.
Early 90s. Give me a city.
I'll tell you, I won't give you the city. I'll tell you, he played in the same city that he managed. And he was a good player, not a great player.
Was he a good manager?
No. And his son played in the league as well.
Cal Ripken Sr.
No, but that's a good guess.
Son played in the league. Bob Boone?
No.
Ken Griffey Sr. didn't manage. Son played in the league as wow. You got me.
All right, this happened in 1993, April 26th, after a Royals 5-3 loss to the Tigers.
Oh, Hal
to start
McRae
year
through the phone.
7-12.
Hal McRae through the phone, yes.
Hal McRae, number 5.
Don't ask me all these stupid ass questions. No. And the God, all these ass questions every night. Find the I hit Brett for Miller.
So Hal McRae, number 5. Jim Moore, number 4. Herm Edwards, 3. Denny Green, 2. Lee Elia, 1. That's my top 5.
You could have
coaching rants during a press conference.
Could have thrown in Billy. Billy threatened to dump Henry Heck in the
whirlpool.
In the laundry. Yeah, in the whirlpool, and then also laundry basket. And then in Minnesota, when Lou Piniella was managing the Yankees, I was standing next to somebody who had a microphone, and he got annoyed at the question and kicked the microphone beautifully out of the person's hand without touching the hand.
Wait, who did that?
Lou
Billy
Piniella.
Martin?
Lou
Piniella did?
Yeah.
Was there video?
Oh, I don't think there's any video, no, but it was one of the great athletic moves I've ever seen. Imagine kicking a microphone out of someone's hand and not touching a finger.
Well, so there's a lot of them. There's a bunch of Tortorellas I could have went to.
Oh, stop coaching, Pat.
That I feel top when he basically threatened Larry Brooks with violence. That was a great one too. I saw the video of that earlier. There's many, but I stand by this 5. So hopefully you were engaged and entertained by this one. I hope that made up for the last couple of days.
Certainly did. Yeah.
I thought that was beautiful. I don't think you had
Paul
anything to
Olden
make up
on
for.
line 2. Paul Olden on line 2.
Am I supposed to be
I
scared?
would love to.
No. I just thought it would be good radio.